it's Super Saturday. We've been traveling for 22 hours today. We just like had to reshoot this because Rob has been nothing but a lunatic for like the last 2 hours. Like absolutely bouncing off the walls, completely insane, and actually making me rethink medication for certain people in certain situations, which I'm like wildly opposed to. But no, Rob.
No medication on this side.
Right. We're loving you, and Rob stepped up huge today because with all the weather and everything, we missed our flight. There were no flights. I would have missed them. There were none out of New Jersey, and so we got out here late for the keynote. For our dear friends, Nikki, Ben, and the folks helping everybody with their blindness and their future. And Rob helped like reorganize that, but then and make that happen along with Ben. But after that, the guy, Tiffany, you could talk from behind the camera. You were like 10 rows away from Rob and I, and like what were you hearing?
Where was this, in the airplane?
On the airplane.
I could literally
10
hear
rows.
your voice on the
You hear my
airplane
scratching.
and Sean laughing.
Yeah. So Rob's like the steward's like sitting there. Rob's like, hey, like how are you? Like, hey, do you you know Iceberg Slim?
Well, actually, before that, there was the nastiest flight crew I've ever met in my life, just so we're all on the same page. And they made it clear to me that they were on their third flight and they were ready for the day to end, or in their case, the night. And my strategy is to pat it interrupted at the same time, just because I don't like flying at all, so I'm trying to distract myself from the plane taking off.
So he's
I started asking
so he's
everyone to do
annoying and
icebergs.
harassing every other person at
Yes,
the counter.
yes.
He goes, yes.
Telling everybody that he's called Big Sugar,
Big
and
Sugar.
then referring to
Go ahead,
everybody
Al.
else as Big Mama.
Including the guys.
Yes.
It has been. This is just a ridiculous long day.
We've been up
Wild,
for 22
crazy.
straight hours.
I think I've worked like 120 hours in the last week, if there are that many.
And by the way, when we took off in New Jersey and the plane, because of the weather, we were late. And I'll tell you though, the 5 hours of taking off, landing, taking off again, maybe it was 6 hours, that was the greatest bonding, coaching, deep dive that I've ever taken in my life. In understanding what Sean talks about, which I think is phenomenal, where he talks about influencing the influencers, which in my world is the decision makers, and by influencing the influencers who have their own ecosystem with our ecosystem and combining the ecosystems. I can't even believe I'm saying this because I didn't even know what that meant 2 days ago. Maybe I did inherently, but at the end of the day, that language is so unbelievably powerful, and it really helps. Even we talked about today, like when the lady says or the guy says, hey, what exactly do you do, right? And now all of a sudden it pivots to, well, you know,
Yeah.
what we do is we combine ecosystem by influencing influencers, and as a result, you get to connect with people and your business grows.
Absolutely, it was.
How was the flight for you, honestly? Like,
It was an amazing day. The flight was just 4 hours of complete, us connecting and just coming. I think it was transforming. One
Awesome.
word.
The ideas,
Yeah.
and off of Tony Robbins' 4 days that you had your deep dive with,
those 4 days, and then
the other 3 days.
3 additional days with
Yeah.
all my Platt brothers and sisters and the Clicksters and Jonathan and Trillian's team. I mean, it was just it's been unbelievable. Like I think we're at like 10 days now of just nonstop like insanity, like 16, 18-hour days, and it's just been it's been like a transcendent period. Is I think a great way to put it. And maybe the best takeaway from this video, and honestly we shot this video to like give Rob something to do because we've gotten all of us crazy, right? And we're like, just shoot a video, please.
I'm really not trying
Right.
to have anybody
I
crazy.
love Rob, but he was out of control?
No.
Wild.
Why?
In a good way, but
Tiff,
really
come
wild
on.
and crazy. Yeah.
Everybody's
I'm not even
laughing.
going close to all the stuff that he was doing. He's having me like putting like Iceberg Slim's like audiobook on my ears. Like
He enjoyed it. He enjoyed the business component. The mindset of how ice changed a language, created a language, and transcended from one industry to another. That's some Fortune 500 to this day. Some Fortune 500 companies to this day do it. They read the book of Iceberg Slim,
I
portrait
don't
of it, you know
endorse
what?
or agree with anything he's saying right at all. So, but really the message is like,
Look at the fun we're having though right now. Can we just talk about
Yeah,
that?
absolutely.
Because that's important.
yeah. And I think it's the first video I shot with a sling on it. I'm still with my sling from surfing.
Because you're keeping it real.
Yeah.
You're
Absolutely.
keeping it real.
We condensed, by the way, the whole idea of this is like, how do you close the gap
Oh,
of
we-
understanding? I think we closed the gap big time today.
I know me and Howard got
you
some
know,
really good information on that.
Yeah, and really what it's about, like as you expand, you know, your unique identity conveyance, you know, your brand, right, is the connecting with influencers, right, influencing influencers authentically with integrity. As Rob said, we talk about this all day, to merge ecosystems with them, like merge your ecosystem with their ecosystem. If you like have no idea what that means, right, it'd probably be really helpful to keep watching and to keep and seeing things that are going on and what's happening. So, thank you guys.
Let's not forget about Tom McGregor too. He was
I
with
know.
us.
We lost Tom. I don't
Yeah.
know. Tom's in a casino in Vegas somewhere. Tom he's at the poker table like Doyle Brunson. Him and Doyle Brunson, right? Him and Bayman. What's up, Bayman? Right? Like Bayman's like hanging out, like meeting Tom and you know something. So yeah, no, it's all good. Have an awesome day. Just really, really exciting and fun times. So again, Clicksters, what's up? And hope everybody's doing amazing. We'll see you all soon. Thank you, Howard. Thank you,
Thank
Rob.
you.
Thanks, Tiffany.
Epic wealth.
That's it. Everyone.